Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Netflix. In this video of PHP, I am going to explain you what are the different types of functions that are used in PHP 8 and how we are going to create it. So let's start with that. First of all, we have to, there is a simple function. I'm going to put a comment over here, simple function without arguments. So we can have a function show, and in this function I'm going to write here as show function. So here I can define here as echo break tag, and as well as here I'm going to define, let's we can say save this in XAMPP htdocs php and functions to localhost php and functions.php. So I have just made a function with the name show, and in that show function I have just echo the break tag, the show function, and the break tag again. So now I'm going to call this function. If I'm going to make call it as a show function, then it will just display me the show function. I'm going to call this function again, then again it's going me to display the the output of that particular function. So if your code is little bit bigger, that means like your file has been bigger in size, you can divide all the code in your function so that your code should be easily managed. So there is a second type of function that is function with arguments, function with or arguments or with parameters. So we can say we are going to define a function with add, and here I'm going to pass its two arguments, and $C equals to $A plus $B, and here I'm going to write here as echo $C. So again we can just like put a break tag in the starting as well as in the end, and here I'm going to call this add, so 100 and 200, and here the 300 comes. So how it has been running is when I'm going to call this add function, the 100 is passed with the parameter a, and the 200 is passed in the parameter b, and here the c variable is being declared, that is taking up these both values of a and b, and it is going to add these both values, and the result will be returned in $C. So here echo $C, that will be printed here. So here I can just combine it with a message that the sum is equals to $C. The sum is equals to 300. So this is the second type of function, that is function with arguments and or parameters. Then there is a third type of function in PHP, that is function with arguments and also and return value. Means function is also accepting the arguments as well as it is returning a value. So for example $A, I'm going to plus this $A plus $B, and I'm going to return this value to the point where the function is being called. I'm not going to display the value in the add one function because it's a function with arguments. It is accepting the arguments, but it is not printing anything. It is just taking up the values, performs the calculation, and returns the value from where the function is being called. So when I'm going to call add one function, and if I am passing it's 500 by 500, and if I'm going to run this, then no output is coming. Why? Because basically add one function is being called, and the 500 value are been passed as an arguments, but as 500 and 500 is becoming 1000 and the value is stored in C variable, we are not going to print this C variable. We are going to return this C variable. So in order to print the C variables, either you have to put here echo, so here your value print, or you have to make you have to take a variable that is going to like if the add one function is being called, that function is returning some value, and that value will be stored in d variable, and here we are going to print a d variable. So here d variable is printed. These type of functions which is returning some value is used widely in where we are going to calculate some if you want to calculate a daily allowance or the traveling allowance of your basics of your total salary, then we are going to pass a basic salary to this add one function, and it will be returning me the traveling allowance after calculating it. So in order to calculate some small values and returning it to the main function, we use the return statements of that function. So these are the three types of functions that are available in your PHP. I hope you like my videos. If you like my videos, do subscribe to my channel for getting all the latest updates of PHP tutorial 8 and many more. So thanks for watching my video.